So we are midweek, most likely bringing lots of different things to the mat as a group this morning. Things we've moved through over the last week, what we have waiting for us in the rest of the day or the week. So this practice is an invitation to take that sacred pause, to carve out some time for yourself and to remember it's okay to adjust your sail. That phrase really resonated for me yesterday when my lovely friend said that to me. You're adjusting your sails. And I thought, what a beautiful metaphor that is. Yeah, so I thought, okay, I'm going to write our opening blessing and closing meditation based around that phrase. So here's what came from it. So let's settle in and get ready to receive what you need. Receive what you need. And know that it is okay, more than okay, to receive what you need. If you need quiet, gentle practice, then let this be that. If you need a recalibration, a return to you, a check-in, let it be that. Here to hold you. We're here to hold each other. So take a moment, land here, breathe here. Spend some time with the breath, just allowing it to move through at its natural rhythm. And if you wish to deepen into connection with the breath, maybe bring your hands to an area that helps you really feel the rhythm of inhale, exhale, the expansion and the release. And may this breath be your anchor. As we begin today, I offer you this blessing. May you remember that the winds of life are not always within your control, but the position of your sails is. And you, dear friend, are a skilled navigator. Even if you've changed course, slowed down, or drifted for a while, you have not failed. You've adjusted. You've listened. You've lived. May you trust the strength of your own hands on ropes. May you feel the breath of change not as chaos, but as a whisper, this way now. May this practice today steady your boat, realign your compass, and remind you that the journey is still yours to steer. You are not lost. You are simply learning to sail with greater grace. I invite us all to spend some moments now just noticing how that opening blessing feels, how it lands within us. Which words or energies want to take root. And perhaps what is growing as an intention for you in these moments, for this practice, or maybe for this day. And you might like to take 3 deep breath cycles, inhaling through your nose, exhaling slowly through your nose or your mouth. When you arrive at the end of those 3 breaths, welcoming any movement that wishes to flow through you, big or small. Maybe before you join me in a comfortable seat, you might like to just take a little pause, resting on one side. Then just steadily make your way up. You might like to keep your eyes soft or closed as we begin our morning medicine with Abhaya Mudra. This is the one I've sent to you on email, but it's really supporting me this week, so I thought we'd begin with it. So Abhaya Mudra, we're going to bring the left hand to rest, palm up, just down comfortably in your lap, and then the right hand just in front of your right shoulder. So right hand, right shoulder, left hand down in your lap. This left hand symbolizes being open to receive. So I'm going to offer you the mantra, I am open to receive. And this right hand represents fearlessness. So a good one for sailing the seas of life. So let's just take a few moments to breathe into the shape of the mudra. Notice how it feels in your body. And then begin to silently repeat after me. I am open to receive. I am fearless. I am open to receive. I am fearless. I am open to receive. I am fearless. We'll take another 30 seconds or so, perhaps silently repeating that, holding the mudra. You're ready, take a deep breath in, release the mantra, release the mudra with gratitude and bring your hands together at your heart. Let's bow the head gently, bringing the chin down towards the chest, sending the breath into the back of the neck, the shoulders. As you inhale, gently lifting your head and lengthening your arms up towards the sky. Keeping the palms pressed together, and then exhale as you guide them back down to your heart. Breathing into alignment, inhaling up, exhaling to return. A few more times. Now let's meet with our arms lengthened up overhead. There's no hurry. Take a breath or two here and then bring your right fingertips down to the earth. Reaching up through the left side body and then carrying it over into a side body stretch. Make that as soft as you like. We'll take a couple of breaths here, maybe finding a gentle sway. And we're going to begin to flow by sweeping forwards, letting the fingertips trace the floor, and then moving to the other side. Opening into the stretch, and then sweeping forwards and across, like you're gently sweeping clear the decks. Energetic space around you. Feel free if it feels good to let out a soft sigh through the mouth as you exhale and sweep. Inhaling into the stretch. Once or twice more to each side, no rush. Tend to yourself this morning. Find the medicine that you need, and when you're ready, come to center and walk your fingertips as far away from you as you're comfortable to. Letting your forehead soften down towards the earth. Maybe really feeling into the connection of your hands with the surface underneath you. Breathing into that sense of connection. Carrying it with you as you slowly walk the hands back up towards you. We're going to hover the arms now with the elbows bent and the palms facing down towards the earth. Shoulder height. Settle into that shape. Let's take it nice and slow to begin with. As we inhale, we'll twist to your left. Your left, that's it. And then as we exhale, twist to your right. Welcoming with each breath cycle, each twist, gentle clearing of energy, opening up space. Be gently rinsing out worries, anxieties, fears. I mean, they won't disappear straight away, but using the movement to help. And you might like to keep it nice and slow, or maybe you feel called to speed it up a little. Either is fine. We'll allow ourselves to explore this twisting for another 20 seconds or so. You picked up the pace, maybe just gently slowing down now till you come back to center. And then take your hands to the back of your head, interlace your fingers, elbows wide. Let your head sink into that sense of support for a breath or two. Take a deep breath in. Sigh out your exhale. Now as we inhale, open the elbows, open the heart. Exhale, soften, round and bow. Inhale, find space, open up. Exhale, soften and bow as low as you want to come. We'll take one or two more. And then as you rise back up, this time let's explore a little stretch through from side to side. Gently welcoming a little more space between the ribs. Take as many of those as you need, and then join me with some spirals round the spine. So elbows are still wide, you can spiral round in any direction you want to. And then let's weave those three movement patterns together in our own unique way. So we can rise and we can bow, we can stretch from side to side, and we can spiral round. Next, with the breath, make a sound if it feels healing to do so. And when you feel like that little exploration is complete for you, let your hands come to rest softly on your knees. And roll the shoulders a few times. Okay, when you're ready, join me in tabletop. Maybe a little shake of the wrists on the way. Okay, both heaters are on a low setting, but if that feels too much this morning, do switch them off, okay? Or ask me to. Okay, so when you come into tabletop this morning, let's keep the knees underneath the hips, but walk the hands a little further away from you, a shoulder width apart, and begin to connect with a rocking movement, inhaling forwards and exhaling back. Inhaling forwards, exhaling back. And allow this movement to keep being your unique medicine. It can be as subtle or as big as you need it to be. Feel your way in. Listen to the guidance your body's giving you. You can slow down or speed up as you feel. And just as an invitation, if you want to deepen into this rocking, feel free to come all the way through to Cobra and then all the way back to Child's Pose. Forwards to Cobra, taking the feet wide, and back to Child's Pose, bringing the toes together. But as ever, that is a suggestion, and if a subtle, small movement feels better, flow in your own way. Okay, let's meet in Child's Pose. Take the time to anchor into this shape, to feel your hips and your sitting bones drawing back, your arms either stretching as far forwards as you can, or maybe your elbows want to soften and your forearms want to rest on the mat. Gather in the inhale, release the exhale. And begin to walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, resting your right hand on top of the left, and taking some deep, nourishing breath into the right side of your body. And moving through to the right side, left hand on top, breathing into the left side body. One more deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Come back to center. Let's rise back up onto our hands and our knees. Take a few cat-cows when you get here, opening the front body and opening the back body with the breath. Allowing the spine to move fluidly. Free space to open up. And when you're ready, walking the hands a little further down the mat, let's curl the toes under. And as we inhale, lift the tailbone up towards the sky. And as we exhale, bring the knees back down to the mat. So we'll inhale as if we're coming up into downward dog, but then exhale back down onto our hands and knees. Find the rhythmic flow that suits you this morning. Feel how your body's moving like waves, the tide. Gently drawing forwards and then backwards, up and down. And maybe taking 2 or 3 more before meeting me in downward dog. Once you arrive in your downward dog, find and connect with what you need in terms of movement and breath. Perhaps pedaling your legs, softening your heart back towards them. Maybe giving your head a little nod, a little shake. Letting out a couple of slow, long exhales. And on your next inhale, lifting your left leg up into the air for your 3-leg dog. As you exhale, bring the left foot back down. And then as you inhale, lift the right leg, 3-leg dog. Exhale, bring it back down. Flow from left to right. Once or twice more with the breath. The next time you lift your left leg, take a moment to pause here. Consider stepping it up between your hands, and when you're ready, make that move. Drop your back knee down, front knee over front ankle, and sweep your arms up to the sky. Let's find goddess arms. Then inhale as we reach up, and exhale to twist to the right, towards the stairs. Let the hips anchor down. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the windows. Inhale up to the sky. Now drop the right hand to the back of your right thigh. Reach up and back with your left arm. Deep breath in. Spiraling the arms down as you exhale. Frame the front foot. And inhale, breathe the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, melt it down. A couple more times like you are just trying out your wings. Now let's frame the front foot. Curl the back toes under and maybe slide that back knee in a little way so you feel nice and steady. We're going to lift the back knee and take our time here. Rise up slowly to a high lunge. Gathering your strength. Taking all the time you need. Once you're there, hug the inner thighs into the midline. Bring your palms together. Guide them down to your heart. Now let's inhale, stretching up. Exhale, open to the right into 5-pointed star. Big expansive shape for some big expansive breaths. Let the body breathe you. And on an exhale, turn your left toes towards the top edge of the mat and move into warrior two, bending the left knee, softening the shoulders. Beautiful. Flip the front palm, send it forwards, up and back to reverse warrior. And then exhale back to warrior two. Reverse warrior as you inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Couple more times. Now this time as we exhale, let's come to extended side angle. The choice is completely yours here, whether to breathe into this big stretch through the right side of the body, or to find a half bind, wrapping your right arm around the back of your waist. Or maybe to find a full bind, reaching with the left hand underneath your left thigh, and perhaps holding hands with yourself. So slowly, consciously releasing from your chosen shape. Let's pivot through the back foot. Frame the front foot. Step back to the flank of your choice. Knees lifted or down on the mat. Tuck your elbows into the thigh body and let's lower down slowly through chaturanga. Inhale to baby cobra or to full cobra as you prefer. Tuck the chin, tuck the toes. Let's exhale to downward dog. And once we're here this time, lift your heels high. Pivot through the balls of your feet so you're turning your heels towards the left side of your mat. Then bend your knees deeply as you ground the heels down into a little twist. Now we'll swivel through to the other side. Heels travel towards the right as you bend the knees. Left and right at your own pace. Deep bend through the knees. Back to downward dog. Let's lift the right leg. Find that three-leg dog. Think about stepping the foot up. When you're ready, let's do so. Dropping the back knee down, front knee over front ankle. Sweep the arms up to the sky. And goddess arms. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, twist to your left, towards the windows. Inhale, up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, up to the sky. Left hand to the back of your left thigh and the right arm reaching up and back. Flowing with the breath as you exhale, spiral your arms down. Frame your front foot. And then breathe the right arm up to the sky as you inhale. Drift it back down as you exhale. Couple more times. Beautiful. Now framing the front foot, maybe slide the back knee in a little, curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, hug the inner thighs together, and as slowly as you like, rise to your high lunge. Don't worry if you wobble along the way. Bring your palms together, guide them down to your heart. Feel into the solid support of your feet. Inhale, lengthen the arms up, and let's open to your left now. 5-pointed star. Take 3 deep, expansive breaths. Take a soft journey into warrior two, turning the right toes towards the top edge of your mat, arms to shoulder height, bending as deeply as you like into the front knee, flipping the front palm, send it forwards, up and back, reverse warrior. Inhale here, exhale warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale warrior two, couple more times. Next time you come to warrior two, let's move on through to extended side angle. Really breathing into the left side body and maybe finding a half bind, wrapping the left arm around the back of your waist, or a full bind, reaching the right hand underneath your right thigh. As you prefer, take a breath or two in your shape of choice. And then slowly release. Let's pivot through the back foot, frame the front foot, slide into a high or a supported plank. Get ready to lower down to the mat. Inhale up to baby cobra or full cobra. And then exhale to downward dog. Pedal out your legs. Take some deep, spacious breaths. Lift and lower your heels. And begin to make your journey with the feet up towards the hands. Come into your forward fold. And just let any nourishing, healing movement flow through you with a sway, a little shake out maybe, a little softness through your knees. And when you're ready, inhale to flat back, halfway. Take a moment to pause here, resting your hands on the fronts of your thighs. Drawing your elbows in and back, shoulders back and down. Tailbone reaching towards the back edge of your mat. Deep breath in. Exhale down to forward fold. Now check that your feet are about a hip's width apart. Take a deep bend into your knees, anchor into your heels, and let's rise to our chair pose. Either reaching the arms straight in front or up past the ears. Lengthening the tailbone down. Check that your feet and your toes are pointing forwards. And guide your hands together, bring them down to your heart. Now let's lift the heels, find a little balance. Softly sending the gaze down towards the earth. Let's lower the heels. Inhale as we lengthen the arms and legs up towards the sky. One big line of energy. Reach the fingertips as high as you can. And then exhale all the way down, forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, melt it down. Plant the palms, step or hop back to your high plank. Tuck the elbows, lower down through chaturanga, up through cobra. Back to downward dog. We'll meet there. And begin to walk the hands back towards the feet now. Into forward fold at the back edge of your mat. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, melt it down. This time bend your knees, sweep your arms back, and let's rise up to standing. Palms together. This time heel toe the feet until they're really zipped up close. And feel that solid line of energy from your feet to your fingertips. And exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, return to your heart. A couple more times. And the next time your arms lengthen up towards the sky, let's cross the left leg behind the right. Nestling the left knee just behind the right. Take hold of your left wrist with your right hand, then tug it up and over to your right. Deep stretch into the left side body. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, release the cross of your legs, bring your arms down to your sides. And then lift the left foot, reaching the arms up to the sky. We'll cross the left leg in front of the right now. Take a breath in as you reach up, and then exhale as you bow down. So you forward fold with your crossed legs. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, melt it down. Sweep the arms forwards and up. Returning to standing, bring your palms together. Guide them down to your heart. Uncross the legs. Find your mountain pose. Roll the shoulders a couple of times. Your feet can be as close together or as wide apart as you like now. And we'll just begin to move through a simple clearing, sweeping movement up to the sky, down to the earth. Up to the sky, down to the earth. Couple more times. The next time you rise up, let your arms drop down by your sides and then twist as you open them to the right. Drop down, twist to the left. So swinging the arms, gentle twisting. Maybe let exhale out with a little ha, a gentle sigh. As your arms swing down. Once or twice more. And sweep the arms back up to the sky. Rest your hands on opposite elbows now. Stretch from one side to the other. Oh. Maybe begin to draw little half circles, semicircles. Rounding forwards, left and right. We're going to keep the hands resting lightly on the elbows as we come all the way down to a forward fold now. And then allow yourself to just gently, naturally swing from side to side. When you're ready, release your hands down towards the mat and walk them down towards the front edge. Back into your high plank. Tucking the elbows in, let's lower down nice and steadily. Inhaling up to cobra. Exhaling to downward dog. And you might walk or you might pop your feet up towards your hands now. Into that forward fold. However you get there, let's take a breath or two once we are there. Then inhale to flat back. And exhale, release down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Couple more times. A deep bend now through your knees. Sweep your arms back and let's rise up. Bring your feet together, bring your palms together. Feel into the full length, the full stretch. And soften into the knees and cross your right leg behind now. Nestle the right knee just behind your left. Take hold of your right wrist. Tug it up and over to your left. Deep breaths. Come back to center. Release the arms down by your sides, and as you uncross your legs, lift your right foot up. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Find a moment's balance. Then cross the right leg in front. Feel into both feet. Reaching up. Exhale down. Inhale to flat back. exhale, melt it down. Sweep the arms all the way up to the sky again. Uncross your legs and come to mountain for a few steady breaths. So lengthen your tailbone down. Lift your heart. Soften or close your eyes. And notice how you are in these breaths. Breath in, young sweetheart. One more time. And we'll exhale down to the earth. Deep bend through the knees. Step one foot back, then the other. This time, let's drop the knees down. Come into tabletop. Take a few cat-cows. Then let your hips swing and sway. Let your head, neck, and shoulders move. You're ready, come back to tabletop and drop your elbows down to where your hands have been. Interlacing your fingers. Curling your toes under. And as we inhale, let's just lift the knees as high as you feel comfortable with. And then exhale, drop them back down to the mat. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Strengthening for both the legs and the shoulders. And if you want to go a little further, maybe lengthen the legs and walk the feet a little closer up towards you. The heels will be hovering above the mat and the crown of the head will be coming really low. Whether you are flowing or breathing into your dolphin pose, let all of us now slowly bring the knees down. Rise up onto the knees. Roll the shoulders a few times. Then sweep the left arm across the body, hooking the right elbow underneath. Gentle pressure here with the right forearm. And then feeding into a little twist. Maybe if you want to amplify that a little bit more, just letting your hips hinge, finding a sway, a circle round. Rising up and down. As we release, send your left elbow up to the sky and rest your right hand on it. Left elbow pointed up, right hand on your elbow, that's it. Take a stretch from one side to the other. And again, the option is there to rotate the spine, to circle around. For movement that feels good in your spine. And when you feel ready to reach both arms up to the sky as you inhale, and as you exhale, sweep them back. Inhale, move with the breath. Inhale and exhale, sweep. Once or twice more. Now we'll sweep the right arm across the body, hook the left elbow under. Maybe gentle twist. Maybe a little more movement, hinging through the hips, bowing low, circling round. Closing or softening your eyes if it helps you attune more deeply to the way it feels good to move. And then when you're ready, send your right elbow up to the sky. Right hand drops down, left hand rests on that right elbow. And then explore the movement medicine that your body needs. In your own time, reach both arms up. Exhale, sweep them back, and this time pause. Palms are facing the earth, shoulder blades joined together, head may be tilted back. Imagine you are sailing into the wind. Deep breath. Exhale, release. Come down to your sitting bones. Give the legs a little stretch out in front of us. Bring the hands to them. Give them some love, maybe a stroke, maybe a little pat. Up and down, maybe a little jiggle of your knees. Shake out of your wrists. And then hugging the right knee up as close as you are comfortable. Flex the left toes up towards the sky. Press the back of that left knee down into the earth. Nice long spine. Now let's see if we can release our hold on the knee and reach up to the sky. And then as far forwards as we can. So we're coming to the inside of that right leg. And you might just want to take your right knee out towards the long edge of the mat a little. Let your hands rest wherever they come to comfortably on the left leg. And allow your head to bow. Rising softly back up. Settle the hands just behind you, keeping the right knee bent. And then inhaling as you lift the hips. You can keep the left toes flexed to the sky, or you can point them down towards the furthest edge of your mat, or maybe rock a little through that left heel, pointing and flexing. When you're ready, bring your sitting bones back down. Lengthen your right leg. Sweep the arms up. Feel the full length of your spine, and as you exhale, slide the left knee up towards you. Give it a hug, give it a squeeze. Flex the right toes to the sky. And then reaching the arms up towards the sky. And then coming to the inside of that left leg, maybe sending the left knee away a little. Let the hands rest on the leg, ankle or foot. Allow your head just to gently bow. Softly rising. Hands settling behind you. One more time, lifting the hips up towards the sky. Pointing or flexing the right toes. And then bringing your sitting bones down. We'll come down onto the back body now. All the way down. Settle in. Take your feet as wide as your yoga mat now and let your knees drop in towards each other. Allow your hands to rest wherever they feel comfortable. Let's just breathe here. beautiful soft shape. Might like to just gently send your knees over to the left, rolling your feet onto the edges. Your left foot rolls onto the little toe edge, right foot onto the big toe edge. Moving through slowly to the other side. Take some deep, slow breaths down. Back to center my legs. Give both knees a loving squeeze in towards your chest. That feels good. Stay there, explore for a few moments. Or maybe your body needs some other shapes, some other movements at this point. So set yourself free to explore them. For the next few moments before we come into Shavasana, when you're ready, follow that guidance. Come down softly. Come down gently. So, and palm to the sky if you'd like some oil. My friends, come to stillness. Allow your body to soften as if you're floating, held by the vast, infinite waters of life. Imagine yourself aboard a quiet boat. The sail is high, the air is gentle, the water calm. You're not rushing anywhere. You're simply present. Now feel the breeze begin to shift. Not abruptly, but with a subtle, sacred nudge. You, the wise sailor, sense the change. You reach for the ropes, adjust the angle. There is no panic, no fear, only a quiet confidence in your knowing. As the sail catches the new wind, Your boat moves forward again, not on the course you thought, but the one you now trust. Breathe here. Inhale. I adjust with grace. Exhale. Trust the winds and my wisdom. Let this moment remind you, you are never starting over, only moving forward, again and again, in the direction of your truth. Stay a little while, floating, held by that ocean. You're ready. Begin to return gently with breath, with gratitude. Gentle movement in your own time. All the time you need to maybe rest on your favourite side for a little while. Rise to a comfortable seat when you're ready. No hurry. Bring our hands together. Rub them back and forth. And feel the heat, the magic, the life force within you. The energy that's here. Take it to your eyes. And to your heart. To anywhere else you feel guided to this morning. Let your hands rest there. Love and connection. And release when you're ready. And as we come to the end of this sacred pause we've taken together, may we each one of us remember the compass is you. The light in me bows to and honours the light within you. Namaste. Yeah.
feelings. We have to repeat it.